Hey! We're here. In Pokémon Tower. I'm actually gonna switch to Dark Trio because we healed. So, there's that. But, this time we're gonna be taking on the rest of Pokémon Tower, obviously. I mean, we're still in here. And we won't be able to finish it because back to the evil Marowaks in the last part I talked about it, and we'll see it. Just a ghost this time, but it is a Marowak. And yeah, that's about it going on right now. We defeated our rival last time, so we won't see him for quite a bit, actually. I fought you, right? I was under possession. There's confirmation that they are under possession. And also, this part will probably be taking on part of Route 8. And yeah, probably there's a decent bit of trainers. There's 12-ish? 13, sorry. I actually think I'm right. No, there's only 10. I think give him another route. And if we speed through this, which I don't think we'll be able to, but we might hit Route 7, which sounds stupid, but they are on reverse order for some reason. Don't know why. I'm sorry, I'm not clicking. I'm paying attention to something that's going on in my house, apparently. But, we're going through Pokémon Tower. I kind of talked about Ghastly, I've talked about Cubone, even Marowak in their evolved forms, which I plan to raise Ghastly, so we'll see more about it. I said Marowak later, and that's about all I got for Pokémon Tower. I guess I could mention a bypass you can do with the Marowak, which I think I might have mentioned. X-Axis. Speedrunner's tool there. But in Celadon City, there's a huge store. We haven't come across Celadon City. That's our next city we'll be hitting. But Celadon City holds a huge department store, and within there you could buy evolutionary stones, you could buy some weird TMs, you can buy vitamins, blah blah, a lot of stuff's there. And in there you can buy Pokédolls, which Pokédolls don't sound interesting, and they really aren't. They allow you to escape a battle, but they have one big use that, not big use, more like a weird use. But the use is that you could use the Pokédoll to skip this battle of the Marowak without having the Sylph Scope. Sylph Scope, you need to see it and fight it. But I don't know if it's a glitch, it probably is, or if it was just an error, like it was something they didn't think you would do. Because there are a couple games in the world that they're not glitches, they're just hindsight's 2020 here, and they didn't think you would go run up to the wall in that direction, go in that speed, and you somehow get through it. It's just, sometimes it's just error, not a glitch. And more ghosts. I'm tempted to use an escape rope. Actually, I have teleport, don't I? Be gone, intruders. And you'll automatically be put in this battle, and it is level 30. And you can't fight it, you can't catch it. I showed last time, same thing, what happens to ghosts. You run away and you'll be kicked out. But luckily, we should be able to dig. Nice. That makes 0 sense. Whoa. I don't know if anyone saw that. That was a little weird. I actually forgot I had dig and it was usable up there. But we'll be back in Pokémon Tower in a decent bit. It's actually going to take quite a few parts. But we can finally go back on the bike. And we might as well head out this way to Route 8. I almost called it Route 9 or 11. Don't know why. But Route 8 is home to some version exclusive grass, pretty much. It holds some standard stuff that we've seen before that it's version exclusive. It has a Pidgey in there, I believe. I remember Pidgey. I know you can catch a Mankey and Meowth, which we've seen are version exclusives before. Meowth for blue. Red has Mankey. I'm just gonna stay in. It doesn't really matter. But I should probably switch out to Venusaur. And then I think it has another version exclusive I'm not remembering. But there is a new wild encounter here. And they're version exclusives again. I mean, they have to keep that going. Actually, I remember this guy having the version exclusives. So we'll talk about them as they come on screen. The Rambling Gambling Dude has our version exclusives. Lucky guy, didn't have to trade. But we have Growlithe here. Growlithe is a fire type only. There's no other subtype. Evolves into Arcanine with the use of a Fire Stone, which I haven't gone over yet. And I won't until we get to Celadon City. And then here's Vulpix. It evolves into Ninetales with the use of a Fire Stone. Again, they're very counterpart. They're supposed to be... That doesn't even work in Trainer Battles. But they're version exclusives. And if you're a blue player... Wow, I need to switch out Pokemon. Oh. It was 35, not 37. Nice. And we're going to see Dugtrio just shoot up in usefulness soon. It's also going to get a TM that I want to give it and other stuff. But for right now, we need to switch to Venusaur. And then I have to. It's part of my... I don't know. What would you call it? Disorder. But what was I talking about? In my opinion, Blue gets the better pick when it comes to the fire Pokemon, because in my opinion, Ninetales is better in this generation. Later, Arcanine is, it just is. Not obviously, it just has more going for it. I can't kill it with one Body Slam, so we're going to Alakazam after this if it has more of it. Wait, this guy's a Muck. It goes Grimer, Muck, Grimer. I know too much of this game. But, so, Ninetales is just better in this game. It has better special. It's a little faster from what I remember. Pretty sure it's faster. And, overall, it learns Flamethrower quicker. It gets access to Fire Spin Toxic combo, which is a little good. It's pretty good for in-game, especially. Competitively, it sucks, but that's because people know how to get rid of it and all that. They know how to bypass it. And Arcanine doesn't really have the abilities that go along with it being great in later generations. Doesn't have Intimidate, doesn't have... I'm forgetting its other move, Flash Fire? Yeah, I think it is Flash Fire, but we'll just leave this out. And so it's a decent fire type. They both are. If you didn't pick up Charizard, it could be a good fire type, especially since you're going to be fighting Grass Leader coming up. And overall, they're both good, but Ninetales is obviously better in this generation. And I could recommend it, but in my opinion, they're not the greatest. Fire types in this game suck. And they'll suck for a while, but I won't even be using a fire type, so... But if you have a fetish for... I shouldn't say fetish. If you are nostalgic for a good Growlithe, because you're, I don't know, a fan of the anime, where I'm pretty sure the Team Rocket trio uses a Growlithe at one point. But yeah, there's that. And we're killing cats now. Yep. So That's about it on this route. Oh, the other version exclusive on here is Ekans for red and Sandshrew for blue, which we've run into before, west of Cerulean City, if I remember correctly. Sorry, someone was texting me and they don't understand that I don't want to talk to them. But, so our main destination right now is Celadon City, because we need to go get the Silph Scope, and that's where it's located. Did those people turn back that way by themselves? That's kind of creepy. That's actually really creepy. Yep. Now, Route 7, we'll be seeing it. There's nothing new in this route. There's nothing new at all. You have so many Pokemon. We might not see Route 7. I doubt we would even see it after this, but Route 7 will be seen next part, and it's a very short route. You don't even have to run into grass. It's in the corner, and I don't know why it's even a route. It's kind of dumb. And there's nothing new there. It's actually stupid. The only thing they do is they switch. On this route, you get Ekans and Sandshrew, the version exclusives for whichever one you have, and instead of adding a new Pokemon in Route 7, they trade those for Oddish and Bellsprout, the version exclusives. And whichever version those are in, you have that version. I should have switched to Venusaur, but we're actually stacking up the levels, which kind of sucks for Gengar. Whenever it joins, it's going to be quite underleveled. Look what you did. Oh my god. Alright. We have enough time for maybe taking on all these. Roll the dice. That's called addiction, dude. Poliwag. Easy. Easy. Yeah, we're on our way to Route 7 / Celadon City. You won't see Route 7 that long. I might highlight it in the next part. I wonder if I should even put a tag for it. I love how there's been quite a few, like, Poliwags everywhere. And this one probably is going to be a Poliwhirl, I don't remember, but yep, Poliwhirl. Just, at this point in the game, it's starting to become evolved form is thrown in along with the 2 pre-evolved forms, or 1 pre-evolved. It's to slowly increase the difficulty, which it's there. We have one last trainer. Do we have enough time? Sure, we'll rush it. You look good. What? Chem. Super Nerd wants to fight. There are 4 fucking Pokemon here. Never mind. This is gonna go a little long. Wow. I misjudged this guy. I thought it was gonna be another 2 Pokemon. Coughing. We're switching. We are definitely switching. But after this battle, that'll be the end of this part. I know it's kind of going on right now, which that noise was my brain right now. Nothing's being solved. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for him. But Voltorb just fucks up music everywhere it goes. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this time. Next time we'll be seeing the Hidley Route 7, and we'll also be exploring Celadon City. I'll be talking about a Pokemon there that you can't get anywhere else, and automatically people know what I'm talking about. But till then, we'll be waiting here.